It's the Western Conference on display, featuring the Memphis Grizzlies. There's no better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Looking for a different outcome this time around. The Oklahoma City Thunder took the loss in their last matchup in this season series against the Grizzlies.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Antetokounmpo with the steal. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Williams. That's good, and SGA with the assist. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes. Giannis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guarding Giannis on the interior, no easy task. He's got ways to score over, under, and through you.
Now here's Wells. Jackson misses. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The Grizzlies off to a slow start. 6-point game. Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Here's Edey. He's guarded by Williams. And the dunk by Edey.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Tonight, it's all about how they deal with the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach said it's simple. We cannot allow Morant to get downhill. That's it. The hard part is actually executing that game plan. Ja has so many moves. He's so quick and relentless. We can't lose track of him even for a moment. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you.
And this kid throws down some mean dunks. Jackson showcasing his athleticism on that one.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Morant. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Ooh, put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Here's SGA. Still yet to score. Williams. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. The Grizzlies trailing. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Ja Morant. Williams with a clean look. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Morant looking around. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Fires top of the key. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Caldwell Pope outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Back to Williams. Driving inside. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, J-Dub just makes such good decisions when he's playing out of pick-and-roll action. Lets the play develop naturally.
Now here's Morant. Outside Jackson. Out to Morant. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Jackson. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. That shot off the mark.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Driving to the basket. And he gets it to go.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Morant. The layup missed.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Giannis. Here's the floater. And it's good on the layup. 10-point for Giannis.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Still without a basket. Edey gets the bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Joe. Back to Giannis. Can't hit from in close. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Outside for Jackson. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
Here's Morant. It's not going to go for him.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Back to Joe. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
This is how athletic Morant is. A point guard who possesses incredible athleticism.
Now here's Caruso. Nothing on the board. With the floater. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Morant with it. Here's Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And that does it for the first quarter. Oklahoma City out in front, up 6. And for 2K Sports, and hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you guys.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. After seasons of speculation and drama, Doris, Ben Simmons seems to finally be settling in.
And Kevin, maybe his career doesn't look perhaps the way many people expected it to be. But what we know is this guy is a confident, well-sized, highly skilled defensive player and a highly skilled passer. And listen, you got to get past the noise sometimes.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Here's Jerome, and he lays it straight in.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Grizzlies pull it in. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, two of the best to ever do it.
Pass to Williams. Ball's not loose. Jerome with the steal. Outside, SGA. And here is Wallace. Outside, Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. SGA with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Jerome with the steal. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
On the wing, Williams. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Wallace. Clock at 4. Goes back up. The shot by Williams, no good. Memphis trailing here. Down low. Taken away by Williams. Right side, SGA. They need this one. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Right side, Williams. Pass to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Simmons with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The Grizzlies trailed by 3. Morant outside. Wide open look. And he connects with the jumper. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is what Morant does best. A natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Pass to Caruso. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Memphis with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Morant outside. 6 to shoot. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Over Williams. And another basket for Memphis.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently. But that's one the defense will live with.
Williams with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. Back to Williams. Pass to SGA. The 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. SGA's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's certainly got all the tools. SGA proving to be increasingly a threat from deep.
And Morant throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right. GA seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker.
Substitution for the Thunder.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They've led by as much as 10. Picked by Williams. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 3. The Thunder with another miss.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make them pay.
Here's Morant. The kick out to Walker. 3-pointer. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here are the Thunder now. Here's SGA. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Back to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Williams.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact shots.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Morant.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside on the Kumbo. The Grizzlies pull it in. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Pass to Williams. Joe in the corner. On the wing, Giannis. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. Morant takes off.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe in the corner. 5 to shoot. Here's Antetokounmpo. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Caldwell Pope outside. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And here's SGA. He has 5. Looking to get back on track here. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We come back right after this. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Giannis grabs the miss.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
On the wing, Williams. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 5.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander relentless at getting into the paint, and that's what you want. The kick out to 3 off that paint touch.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Morant drives in. And the dunk by Edey.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Caldwell Pope with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Jackson misses. Thunder trailing by 6. Pick by Williams. To the inside. And it's Williams with the jam.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Wells in the corner. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson with the screen. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he overshot that one, missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And there's the call on Jalen Williams. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Morant outside. Pocket 6. Outside for Jackson.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Pass to Edey. Morant outside. Back to Edey.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. It's sent back by Edey.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
From 18 feet away, and it's Memphis with another.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Kevin?
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jerome. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Simmons.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. SGA from outside. Here's Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Jerome with it. Now SGA defending. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Here's Wells. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wells has got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And stolen by Williams. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. It's good from the top of the key. SGA's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, you respect the shot selection from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just taking what the defense gives him.
Good on the 3-point shot.
Guys with size who can shoot with range, that is a tough tandem to defend.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top 2-way bigs in our league.
Pass to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Simmons. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Williams for 3. That shot, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Jerome. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. And then Simmons slams it in.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Here's Williams.
Substitution on the floor.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And here's Walker outside. Thunder with the rebound. It's Joe on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson is going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. A 12-point game. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And the rejection by Giannis. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Jerome, good. Jerome's got his second basket of the night. Thunder trailing by 13. Antetokounmpo up top. He's got 18. To the paint. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And maybe the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Pass to Walker. Back to Jerome. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Jerome's got the lead up to 13 now for Memphis.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
To the middle. Here's Wiggins. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 13. And for Memphis, 59. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Thunder trailing by 13. Now here's Caruso. Picked by Williams. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Misses the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Back to Jerome. For three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it goes down 2 points.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
No one near as Jerome lets it go. No good on the three. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, how about the toughness of Caruso battling through the foul and making the bucket?
And the free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Pass to Walker. Now Jackson. And he drives in. Caruso with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Down low, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Well, you love to see Simmons use that size to finish at the rim and let him know.
Here's Topic. Here's Tate. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Out to the wing. Pass to Topic. Lays it up off the glass.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. The kick out to Walker. Buries it from three-point range. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Tate. Here's Topic. Back to Tate. 4 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. And here's Jackson. Sims with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 13. Pass to Caruso. Now, here's Tate. Takes it inside. Count that one.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Some changes for Memphis. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Memphis leading by 11. Morant with it. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Williams. And they'll get another chance. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Morant outside. Shakes him. Diving in. And then Morant slams it in.
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
From deep, SGA. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
And it's Morant missing. Thunder trailing by 16. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Fires from deep. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Morant outside. Edey a screen. 6 to shoot. Morant with a wide open look. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Antetokounmpo. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo outside. Wallace looking for an opening. Strong move off the glass.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
And here's Morant. From deep. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
SGA up top. Giannis with it. Guarded down by Jackson.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Now Morant. Now Jackson. Launches it. That does not go. Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed on the 3.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Edey. And the layup is off. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Bells with the steal. Edey. Up again. Now Morant. Shot clock at 6. Trying again. The shot is off. Williams inside.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see it, Mr. Williams.
Now here's Morant. Now Edey. Morant outside. The long shot, no good. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A huge two-handed slam. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. This was a hard-fought